Welcome to an all-new Lay It Omni. Allow me to lay it on you. Guys, it's one of those Monday mornings where you wake up ready to seize the week, you check the news, and you see that Jake Paul is trending. And you know when Jake Paul starts to trend, it's never anything good. For those of you who don't know, Jake Paul is a YouTube creator. He's the younger brother of Logan Paul. He's a member of the Team 10 House. He was the guy from the Shane Dawson docuseries. Most of you watching this video probably already know who he is. Now, the last time Jake Paul was trending, I can't remember what it was. I can't remember if it was because he got caught raiding a mall during the Black Lives Movement.
Oh my God! Oh my God, it's getting crazy. Hey yo, give me a free cologne. No, that's not It does, right?
Or if it was like his house got raided by the FBI.
YouTube star Jake Paul is making headlines after an FBI raid at his home in Calabasas. Sky 5 was over the scene Wednesday morning as federal agents entered Paul's home in a gated community off Mulholland Highway.
Also, recently, D'Angelo Wallace, a really popular YouTube commentary, made a video on Jake Paul that was like an hour long talking about like all his news, basically calling him scum. But regardless, every time Jake Paul hits the news, it's never good news. It's never because he like created or did something that was really cool, you know? Like nowadays, when Jake Paul starts trending, it's because he's saying or doing something stupid in order to get attention, which I'm not sure why he does because his YouTube channel is doing fine. For all intents and purposes, he's kind of successful and he's still doing well, but for whatever reason, he feels the need to just piss everybody off around him and be one of the most unlikable people on the internet. And ladies and gentlemen, here's how he pissed everyone off last night. He made a tweet that said, "I create the first content house, then there's 500 content houses. I start boxing, now every influencer is a boxer. What's next? Y'all gonna get raided by the FBI on purpose?" And pause, wait a minute, does this man really have a Super Saiyan 2 Gohan profile picture? Nah bro, that's blasphemy, okay? That's hella disrespectful to Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, who is arguably the best character in the Dragon Ball Z series, okay? I'm actually more angry that he's using Gohan as a profile picture than his actual tweet, okay? I think he should be canceled over that, but whatever. Anyway, it's one of those tweets that literally scream, "I want attention," or "Hey everybody, look at me. I want attention." He's definitely trying to provoke the internet into ratioing him on Twitter, which they successfully did. I legit don't even understand what's the point. I mean, I know some people thrive off of negative attention. I suppose he's one of those people, but he's literally gotten to the point where he doesn't need to do that anymore, you know? He has a platform. People know he exists. You don't have to pour grape juice on the carpet to get mommy's attention, Jake Paul. Oh, and if you weren't aware, his house got raided by the FBI a few months ago. We covered this on the channel earlier as well. There were like helicopters and screenshots of police officers taking away guns and other items from his house. I'm not 100% certain why the FBI came and raided his house, but nobody purposely gets raided by the FBI unless he's somehow confessing in this tweet that he swatted himself, which is both stupid and illegal. Anyway, the tweet is fake news, okay? It was corrected quickly and swiftly by the Twitter replies. This guy tweeted, "First content house, Sidemen Optic Phase. Started YouTube boxing, Joe Weller KSI. Rated by FBI, Lion Maker." I'm not sure who Lion Maker is, but okay. But yeah, as you can see, he has 29,000 likes and he definitely ratioed Jake with this tweet. JC Kalen tweeted, "With all due respect, my guy, O2L had the first content house. We were kicking it and shooting it every day in Encino, or it's probably Encino or Encino, before some of these cats were even in LA." Which was replied with, "Bro, he better put some respect on this because I can remember when O2L shut down malls and had mad people showing up everywhere, address leaked, everything." And I guess O2L is before my time, but I guess apparently in 2012 there's this group called Our Second Life. A YouTuber by the name of Lawley started this collaborative channel alongside with the JC Kalen, who you just saw tweet, Ricky Dillon, Trevi Moron, Connor Franta, and Sam Poderoff. The channel grew to over 2.8 million subscribers, and in 2014 the group headlined a 19-city tour, but they later separated in December 2014. I've never heard of these guys, but it seems like they did big things. Another tweet made by the FaZe Banks and another ratio. 8 years ago, before half these fools were even born. So yeah, those are the tweets. There's a lot more tweets of people just ratioing him and clowning him. Like nobody likes him. Nobody is in the Twitter section defending him or there's nothing. He has no support from nobody. Obviously, Logan Paul is not going to be in there. He's minding his business. He's doing his own thing. So yeah, I got curious and decided to see what kind of content Jake Paul was making these days on his channel. So let's see what we got here. Here he's going to box somebody. Here he's saying some girl cheated on him. Here he's saying he's going to box Mike Tyson. Here he's making a music video. Here he's saying he's happy. Here he's fighting someone again. Here he's making a music video. Here he's talking about Logan Paul. So okay, yeah, apparently he's just creating the same content that he's been creating for like the past 2 years. Nothing's really really changed, which there's nothing wrong with that. But believe it or not, the views that he's pulling in on most of his recent videos are extremely low compared to prime Jake Paul, which I think prime Jake Paul used to pull anything between 5 million minimum to like 20 million views. Like not including the music videos. Music videos get played like over and over again, but he was doing a lot better on YouTube than he is now. Speaking of Logan Paul, his older brother, this guy is over here living his best life, opening up Pokemon cards with Logic and doing his podcast, which I think is top 100 on Spotify.
Yes, I paid $50,000 for 7 Pokemon cards, and it gets worse. Just wait.
All of the cards have red labels. Red labels are PSA. This one is BGS. Base set, first edition, shadowless. First edition, thin stamp, thick stamp.
Which is pretty crazy and pretty impressive. It seems like ever since that incident with the dead person in the Japanese forest thing, to be honest, I haven't heard much negative things about him. From what I see, he seems to have found his stride in content creation. He's doing extremely well, and he doesn't have to make tweets like Jake's in order to stay relevant, so good for him. And I mean, like, you know, Jake is young, okay? He's 23. I'm guessing maybe he's still going through his angsty teenager phase, hence the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan profile picture. So he has plenty of time to decide how he wants to eventually grow up, but I don't think he's doing himself any favors with how he's been acting recently. No one really appears to respect him on social media or take him seriously. And if he continues at this rate, like, I do feel like his kid fan base will eventually grow up and he'll find himself like quickly becoming irrelevant. Not that that probably matters, because he's probably amassed enough wealth to maintain himself for a lifetime, but my guess is that he doesn't want to fade out of YouTube obscurity by being the guy that nobody likes or takes seriously. I find it kind of interesting because like Jake Paul has his brother, you know, like if he needs help, my guess is that Logan Paul would be able to be there and provide resources to help him like evolve his content. And I say specifically evolve content because I feel like when you're doing well on the internet, you know, when you're creating good content, when you're doing good business, you don't really need to make tweets like these. Okay, these tweets are made for the people who are up and coming, who are trying to get attention, who are trying to be noticed, you know. You just don't have to. You don't have to piss people off or start fights because you're doing well. It would be unnecessary. From what I can tell, most people who are doing well or who are happy usually don't require attention-seeking methods like this. Now guys, I'm not 100% certain what his end goal is with this tweet, okay? Maybe he just wanted to be a butthole, you know? But he doesn't even have a bad guy persona. Like, it's weird. Like, he's more like a Bart Simpson. Like, he's and his content kind of confuses me because like he makes a video talking about being happy, which kind of comes off as like this, you know, touchy, good feeling thing. Like, hey, yay, everything's good. And I mean, usually when people talk about being happy, it's because they're trying to give off good, happy energy. But then he still feels the need to pull stunts like this. I mean, I guess you can be happy and be a butthole, but I don't know. Oh well. Anyway, that's all I have for this episode of Lay It Down or You've Just Been Laid. Moral of the story, Jake Paul is a butthole and some things never change. Let me know what you guys think about the whole fiasco in the comments below, okay? How do you guys feel about Jake Paul's tweet or him overall? That's basically all I have for today. I won't keep you guys any longer. Guys, do me a favor and leave a like button if you made it this far. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'll be making my comeback to streaming now that I feel a lot better on twitch.tv/Inferno Omni. Probably just talking to a lot of you guys, having a just chatting and chill day. So yeah, come through if you have the time. Anyway, stay hydrated, drink your water. I'll see you guys soon. Have an awesome day.